Hey guys, Midwest Picker here. Got this new shirt. Got that on eBay. I probably paid too much, but I like it. Yeah, so I hit a triple. This is an exciting video. What sold on eBay, the usual. I sold my first Mercari item, and I reached 100 subs. And I know you're laughing because if you have your own channel and you've got thousands and thousands, 100 doesn't seem like much. But there's a long history on this channel. If you go to episode 1, I explain the whole thing. I'm not going to re-explain it, but just a big, huge thank you to 3 YouTubers in general. The first one, Commonwealth Picker, is Kevin. Thank you again for the shout out. He's got a great channel. Check him out. I think he's part-time. I know he's a teacher, but he does a lot of work reselling, so he's probably one of these guys that has 2 full-time jobs. Hard to say. The other one is Lonnie from Garage Flips. Thanks again for your shout out and for your help. Great video, great sourcing. It's just kind of a family environment with the reselling. All of these guys are wonderful. There's more linked in the description below. But Lonnie has helped out a lot in the past. And then Cincinnati Picker, John, not too far from here, down in Ohio. Thanks again for the shout out. I made my first eBay video, eBay for Beginners, episode 1. It was May 30, 2019. I had about 52 subscribers, and now I don't even know what I'm at now, 116. So the channel is really growing. So thanks to everybody who subscribes. Thanks to everybody who watches. So yeah, this is what sold. Let's get into that. I'll put the picture probably right up here. I got my script because I'm old. This is called a You Hang It. So I went to Lowe's, big box hardware store. They had a once a year or once in a lifetime clearance sale, and they had these massive racks down the center aisle, and everything was like 90% off, and my eyes just bugged out. It was like, wow, this is about a year ago. Things that were $5, $6, $7 were 25 cents, 50 cents. This thing was like a quarter. I didn't even look at comps. I didn't look it up on eBay. I just grabbed it. I figured for a quarter, it's got to be worth something. So it took forever. It was a long tail item. It's like a picture hanger kit with a built-in level. I don't recommend it. It didn't sell very well. It took a long time, but I eventually sold it for $5.99. I had about 6 of these, all different models. And Lowe's had all kinds of plumbing supplies, just super cheap, and I just filled the cart full. So I probably sold about 80% of it, but I still have some that just has not sold. The next item, the wooden dowel pins right here. I sold 2 bags of 300. That's my biggest sale for these wooden dowel pins. So that was $15.20, which is an odd number because I give volume discounts and I put them on sale because I just want to blow these things out. If you haven't seen the older videos, I paid 4/10 of a cent for each dowel pin, and I bought 12,000 of them for 50 bucks. So yeah, that's crazy. And they sell for about 3.9 cents each, maybe 4 cents each. So 20 times my money, I don't know. But it takes a long time. 50 bucks is kind of a lot of money to have tied up in these. So crafters and woodworkers buy them, and they sell. Not bad, but it's going to take a while. The next one here is Uranium glass pitcher. I way overpaid for this. I had kind of went through a streak while I was really interested in uranium glass. You can see some right here. Some of it I keep and some of it I resell. This one I saw in an antique store for 21 bucks. I should never paid that much. It was way too much. I put it on for $39.95, and the prices are all over the place. You really have to know what it is, who the maker is. Research in Google the pattern in the glass and the engraving on it. You really have to describe it well because glass collectors, they want to know the maker, they want to know the pattern, make sure there are no chips anywhere. One tiny chip anywhere on the outside, the inside, around the brim, on top will cut the value in half. So I did inspect it very closely in the antique store. There's no damage, no cracks, no chips, no nothing. So I took a chance. It was kind of dumb, but I took a best offer of $30 because it's been sitting on my eBay store for about a year. I just wanted to get rid of it. Next item is my Mercari sale. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but this was HP ink. I bought this on clearance, a little too much, $17. I did look it up, and it was going anywhere from $28 to $38 to $50. Prices were all over the place. I listed it on Mercari, $23, and then I quickly hit edit and increased it to $29 plus shipping on top, and within 2 hours it sold. So rookie mistake, if that happens to you, it's probably because you listed it too low. I probably should have listed it for $39 and taken an offer of $35 or whatever. But it's my very first item that sold on Mercari, so I wanted to get some feedback, some experience before I put higher ticket items on there. So far, I like Mercari. It's really cool. The business model is very focused on the seller. Okay, so no refunds, no returns after 3 days. That is awesome. I love that. All the fees and everything are taken right off the top. So when you withdraw money from Mercari, it goes right into your bank. So if you charge the buyer shipping, no money ever comes out of your bank account going backwards to Mercari. Everything is money going into your account. So the business model is a little different than eBay. I'll make a video in the future on my thoughts on Mercari when I have more experience selling stuff. But so far I like it. I'm also a buyer, so I'm looking for Levi's and dress socks and just whatever on Mercari. I think the search engine needs a lot of work. I get these wonky, strange results when I search for things. And if you're a buyer, when you receive the item, you better inspect it closely. Put it through its paces. If it's an electronic, say it's an electric can opener or something, take it out of the box, plug it in, test it, put it through its paces, inspect it closely. You've only got 3 days to say there's something wrong and I want to return it. After the 3 days are done, you're done and you own it. There's no returns. So it doesn't really cater to the buyer as much as it caters to the seller, which is fine by me because I think that's pretty cool that they can't return something. I mean, horror stories of electronics being used for 28 days on eBay and then they want to return it because it's broken or doesn't work. We have no idea what they did to it for 28 days. If it's a cordless drill or a stereo or whatever. So that's what's sold on eBay. I like this shirt. Oh, I almost forgot. So John, the Cincinnati Picker, thanks again for the shout out. I appreciate that. I'm probably going to say that 100 times in the next year. I bought this LP from him. And what I'm going to do, trying to get the reflections out of there. But what I'm going to do, this is going to be a wall hanger. So Hobby Lobby and other places too, they sell frames. I think 12 by 12 LP frames that you can put this in and hang it on the wall. I own probably a dozen LPs that I bought in the 1980s when I was in high school. Some classic albums that have only been played once or twice. They're in really good condition, but they're all in storage. So my goal is to frame them up and put them on this blank wall over here and just go across the room and use them as wall art. So that's why I bought this David Bowie one. I just like the art. The back is kind of cool, but I'm going to frame it up, hang it with the Queen albums and the Van Halen and the old Rolling Stones and all that stuff. So that's my goal. I also have this patch that I bought, and this is in a previous video. It's a 6 by 9. I've never seen a patch this large in my life, but I'm going to frame this up, put it on the wall. So I want the office to have unique items, and you can see stuff back there too. I did an office tour earlier. You can look for that. So again, thanks guys. Thanks to Kevin, Lonnie, and John. This is what sold on eBay. This is what sold on Mercari. So when I do future what sold on eBay, I'm going to have to blend it because I'm diversifying and going over different platforms. I don't know about Poshmark or Etsy or Amazon yet, so I'm just going to go slow with those two. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments section below. My email is below. My Instagram is below. The other YouTubers that I like, they're all linked below, and give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time, check out episode 1. It explains what the channel is about. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching.